Lastly, here's AOC. Again, she did MSNBC. She did CNN. Here she is, 119 on MSNBC last night.
Had these victories, I mean, is there room in the Democratic Party for both moderates like Mikey Sherrill and Abigail Spanberger and also a Zohran Mamdani?
Well, I think it's not just a message about Democrats. It's a message about our entire country. I think that Americans are appalled by what they are seeing coming out of this administration. They are appalled by the cowardice of Congress, by these Republican majorities in the House and in the Senate. I think that they see Donald Trump now for who he is, which is a handmaiden to billionaires and a handmaiden to corporate interests that are making working class life impossible in America. And I think that they want to send fighters in every single pocket of this country to fight for working people, to make life affordable and safe for all.
Sean, I think we all are going to agree that both AOC and Gavin Newsom had huge nights last night for their aspirations. I'm wondering how big you think that is, and violate my rule and ask a two-part question. Who else who wants to run potentially in 28 had a good night last night, and why?
Yeah, a couple things. First of all, this term moderates is just ridiculous. The idea that Abigail Spanberger, who voted with Pelosi over and over again, who supports all this trans stuff, who was silent on Jay Jones, she is not a moderate. And the press is doing everything they can to make her that. I think AOC, the funny part is I know I found her a little jealous last night. She was being asked, is Mamdani a leader in this? So no one actually said, are you one of them? And I thought that maybe that was just me, but I felt like she actually should have gotten more credit for Mamdani and for what she's done. And I felt like the questions were more like, do you think he's now the leader, not you? The idea that Gavin Newsom is using the word rigged election, again, a little funny on that front. I would say he had the best night of everybody, though, because it was a test of his where I think he can helpful is you can talk about the money raised, you can talk about the operation, the mechanics of what he put together, whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I'm saying I think the appeal to Democrats when you go out now and go on that tour, it's like, look, I did it. Josh Shapiro, the idea that anybody even knew that Pennsylvania's 3 Supreme Court justices were up or gave him any credit, I think would be far-fetched. I think Gavin had like the best night last night, and then everybody else is a distant second.
Can we play 119 for a sec, please? It's just
Sure.
it's just 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's AOC on MSNBC because what she says here I think is key for people to understand.
Who is the face of the Democratic Party at this point? Is it Zohran Mamdani? Is it Abigail Spanberger?
It's funny, this is a similar debate that I saw happen when I was first elected. And at the end of the day, I don't think that our party needs to have one face. Our country does not have one face. Our assignment everywhere is to send the strongest fighters for the working class wherever possible. In some places, like Virginia for the gubernatorial seat, that's going to look like Abigail Spanberger. In New York City, unequivocally, it is Zohran Mamdani.
So, I mean, I wanted to play that because I think the two people had great nights. I agree about AOC and Gavin Newsom, and they are the loud confrontational where the base's energy is. And in a primary that matters, they're going to start in the pole position. They're going to raise money. They're going to have volunteers. The other side is someone like what I'll say is the show not tell caucus, which is Shapiro, Bashir, Whitmer. Their heads are down, and they're going to turn around and say, I am popular in my states. I get stuff done, and I can put the coalition together to win. And when you hear someone like AOC said it's about finding the right candidate to win in certain states, and you look at the margins that the two women won by, if you're a moderate, you're Rahm Emanuel and others, this gives you some courage now, which is the real world isn't X. The real world is out in the country. And if you focus on the real lives of real people, you have a chance. And so I think both camps got what they wanted out of last night. And now we're going to have this kind of, combustible energy of the two sides going at it. As long as the party says we're with the winner, I'm good. It's when it says, if you win, I'm out, then it's a problem.
By the way, I will say, as I said, on that MSNBC clip, that goes back to the point I made. I think she is a little jealous that she's not getting credit for what she deserves. And on the Newsom clip, I will just say to the extent that anyone cares what I think about Gavin Newsom, that was the first clip that he actually sounded like a politician and not the sort of what he's been able to freewheel later. I mean, like he actually sounded more scripted, more of a politician than he ever has before in that clip last night, and that's the wrong way to go.
I think if you're AOC, and I've said this to you guys for months, you go now, meaning you run this cycle in 28, because the world by 2032 could be a very different world. Right now, you have the energy. Mamdani's too young, etc. When you get an opportunity, you go. That's why I think she's going to run.
I continue to urge you to go watch. She's done, I believe, 3 hard interviews on camera in her career. Go watch all 3.
She's got 3 years to do a few more.
Go watch.
Well, but also, I mean, she may not believe them. I mean, that's the thing. These guys all believe their own consultants, and if she thinks she can win,
She's going to have the money. She's going to have the energy. She's got ideas. I mean, there you go.
Okay, I'm going to get you those interviews.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and Two-Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.